During these last few days, every day morning we've been sitting together and observing our breath. For many of us, it is a new experience observing our own breath. We keep doing it and we keep coming back because somehow we have started liking the presence of our own breath. Since the day we were born, this entity called breath is with us. But we are taking a very deep look at what breath is doing in our life. And the more we observe, the more we go into silence. That's what we've been observing and that's what we've been experiencing. It has to do with observation and it has to do with the breath also. Because if the breath is there, life is there. Breath is not there, life is also not there. So that much importance breath has in our life. Life starts with one breath and ends with one breath. In between, there are so many thousands and thousands of breaths. Important for us to make friends with that breath. What we are doing right now, and we've been doing for the last 10, 12 days, is observation, just watching without interfering in what the breath is doing. We are just trying to watch that personality called breath. And we know that breath and emotions are very connected. When it becomes faster. When we are calm, then breath is very, very slow and very subtle. So it can become gross and it can become subtle. So consciously changing the pattern of breathing to understand breath and to take control of the breath is what the process called pranayama comes. It's part of yoga, the yoga philosophy, and one of the 8 limbs of yoga philosophy. If your emotions are affected by breath, then by controlling the breath, your emotions can be taken care of. This is one of the underlying concepts. Breath affects emotions and emotions affect the breath. So we basically sit and manipulate the movement of the breath in certain way so that over a period of time, we understand the breath deeply and we have control over the breath. To the extent that when you become so proficient that suspension of breath happens. This is what yogis do. So, and today's challenges that the humanity as a whole facing in terms of the pandemic. We all talk about having a good breathing and lung capacity and have healthy lungs and breathing. So for us, it is all the more important that we give a lot of attention in our breathing. For example, if you look at a newborn baby, when they breathe through their stomach. The newborn baby, the stomach will go up and down. When we check ours, the stomach may not be moving at all. Instead, our chest will be moving. So, which means the breathing capacity has come down. That the deep breath that the child would take, we are no more taking. Because when you take the deep breath, it will expand the lungs, push the diaphragm down, and the stomach will come out. Now, most of us don't do that. We take a very shallow breath, with the result that the entire lung capacity is not utilized. If you don't utilize it, less of oxygen goes into our blood. And the most important thing from the spiritual perspective is that prana also comes. The breath in Sanskrit is also called prana vayu. And when we talk of breath from a spiritual perspective, we are not talking about oxygen, but we are talking about the movement of prana, the life-giving principle. So pranayama is about getting hold of the dynamics of prana in our body. Every day we have to put in some time to understand our breath deeply. There are many different kinds of pranayama. And to start, if you have not been doing, to start with, a simple pranayama is to take a deep breath and a deep exhalation. Deep inhalation and deep exhalation without counting, but generally sitting and allowing breath to go in deeply, slowly, calmly, and allow it to come out. Take a deep breath and deep inhalation, deep exhalation. You can start with that, and you should do that every day. And then the major pranayama is Anulom Vilom, where you breathe in through one nostril by closing the other one. It goes in, then you allow it to release it through the inhale, exhale through the other, and inhale through the one through which you exhale, and exhale through the initial one. It's a very simple pranayama. And this basically would cleanse our nadis and allow prana to flow in our body freely. We spoke about how when we do Kapalbhati also cleansing. So when we do this over a period of time, our lung capacity expands. The absorption of prana increases. Because pranic absorption happens not just through the breathing, it also happens through the chakras in our body. These are spiritual energy vortexes. So the more we play with our breath, the more each of those chakras gets opened up. And the more prana that flows in our body, the more at ease we will. To make our understanding of the world also deeply better. Because we are at ease. When we are not at ease or at disease, we are not bothered about everything that happens around. We are more worried about how to get out of that diseaseness. So please start doing this. Maybe all of you are coming here and then we are all sitting together and meditate at 7. So come 10 minutes before, wherever you are, just sit there, do deep breathing. Eyes closed, just observe, breathe inside and breathe outside. And that itself will invigorate you so much. And as we go, we will also realize the importance of emotions in our life. There are so many things that spirituality will reveal to us. But we all think that these are very deep science and there are a lot of things that we need to do. But simple things would make our life peaceful and happy and healthy. The pranayama is called Brahmari pranayama, where you inhale and take a deep breath. And then you release it. When you release it, you make a sound of your throat. The sound of a D. So these two, to start with, these two you can do. And start with 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Every day one new thing is coming and your time is slowly expanded. The time for doing things. But the more you get involved, the more you would want to do, and you would find time between your day-to-day schedule. You should find time. When we start meditating, it is not that the mind would become empty from the word go. There is a space that we have to traverse when we start doing. Day 1 and day 10 is different, and day 1 and day 40 will be very, very different. So, as we practice, as we meditate every day, slowly, the thoughts will come down. The density of thoughts that you would have observed on day 1 and even today, after 11 days, will be very, very different. So, what is important for us is to every day meditate. When we do that, automatically, naturally, the density would come down. Don't feel guilty that you have thoughts right now. That will be there with everyone. If you ask all the people sitting here, it is not that everybody's mind is totally empty from the word go. Some of us would be having that, but most of us would have thoughts in between, which is okay, which is normal. Let us not make it a very, very scientific process where we are trying to remove each thought. The process is observation. When you do that, the thoughts will go away. And it also depends on each of our, karmic baggage, each of our social and social upbringing in this world, our understanding of the world, our belief systems. Everything put together, the pace would vary, and our application. Based on all this, the pace of thoughts going away will also differ. So without any guilty feeling that thoughts are there, every day you sit. The more you sit, the more it will become silent. The more emptiness will come. Now let us meditate. And how we meditate is by observing the breath. By quietly sitting, clasping your hands, keeping it on your lap, cross your feet, and then keep observing your natural breath. Wherever you are, sit quietly, clasp your hands, cross your feet, remove your glasses, and start observing your normal breath. Relax your body, close your eyes. Adjust your body if you need to. Observe your breath. What kind of breath? The natural breath. The normal breath. Easy flowing. Soft. Tender breath. Be with your breath. Stay focused on your breath. Be with your breath. Observe the movement of your breath within your nostrils, from the tip of your nostrils all the way in and all the way out. Inhalation, exhalation. Be with your breath. Stay focused on your breath. Be with your breath. No thoughts whatsoever in your mind. Fully focused on the movement of your breath. Relax your body, relax your mind, keep observing, keep watching. Be with your breath. Each breath is important. Watch it intensely, consciously, breath by breath. Be with your breath. Inhalation, exhalation. Keep watching, keep observing. Be in awareness of your own breath. Stay focused. No thoughts whatsoever. Just you and your breath. Be with your breath. Last 2 minutes. Be with your breath. Last minute. One more minute. Be with your breath. 30 seconds. Ten seconds. Five, four. Stay with your breath. 3, 2, 1, 0. Take your time. Whenever you're ready, and clasp your hands. Rub your palms together. Keep it on your eyes for 5 seconds. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. I'll see you in the evening. 7:30. Namaskar.